Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Easy here. Not going to go into an intro. Just want to do a fast video for you guys, showing you guys the new Stream Deck Plus XL. You guys know that I have a bunch of Stream Decks. I have this one right here. I have my old one right there, and I have my other one right there. That's the one I've been using for a while. I've been using this one with the original one, the OG one. So yeah, so right here, if you hear snoring in the background, everybody sleep. It's like 2:58 in the morning. I'm trying to get all these videos done as fast as I could. So basically these setups right here is what I had on the original one. A lot of the things, because I couldn't do it on the regular Stream Deck Plus, so basically these is actually coming from the original Stream Deck, and I added some more stuff up top. So basically this is for like what is it, NVIDIA Shadow Play. So I got my FPS counter and record on regular desktop. Then I have this right here, basically turns on my Elgato key lights, and as you can see right here at the bottom, let's try to zoom that in for you guys. As you can see right here, it controls my brightness, like my cows, light sensitivity. Then I have my game for my other PC. I gotta fix this up because this is for the game, this is supposed to be that, and this is supposed to be for something different. So I actually gotta change this up, because if I turn this up and down, it's actually controlling all three, which is not supposed to do that, but I gotta turn everything back on like that. So let's back this out. So basically if I hit this button right here, it turns on that light, hit that back off, turns it off, control the Kelvins right there, the battery indicators right here. This is basically for for OBS. I don't have OBS now, but this basically controls everything I normally have in OBS. This is for my regular lights, so if I turn this off, my regular light went off, turn this back on, put it bright to 100. As you can see, it's just 100% in pink. As you can see, it's really bright. Put it at 50%. You guys see the light going off, natural light, as you can see right there. Do it like that. You can see the light flickering. Set this up to blue, pink and blue. So now you see what's going off. So you can see it's actually bouncing off my Stream Deck Plus XL. Big tongue twister right there. Let's put it back to 50% pink. So that's one of the things I got set up with this. I do have everything set up with OBS. So when I do recordings, I do have another thing set up like that. But the reason why you see it basically says all audio mix values like that is because I don't have OBS open. So if I do click OBS right now, and let's open up OBS right now, you should see everything change to what's actually inside of it. So bear with it for a second. Okay, OBS should be popping on now, and you should see all the new settings popping up. Okay, there you go. Those are all the new settings right there. As you can see right there, that's all the settings right there for everything. Do turn this. So when you do get your Stream Deck Plus XL, you are going to get a lot of the presets that's on there. I already spoke to Elgato. I was on the phone with them for probably about a half an hour. He did walk me through of what's inside. So I asked him what can I actually say when I do this video. He told me basically when you get this, it's going to be pre-installed with stuff. So I already have things set up for channels that I want to watch. So I got my YouTube channel. I have Digital Foundry. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I have my Peacock right there. I got Tubi, Paramount Plus, Hulu right there. I just got it then, so when I want to watch TV, I got Epic Games, Steam, EA, and Ubisoft right there. I have my things right here, so if I need to switch things over, I can. I got my GPU, CPU, RAM, and this is also, I forgot what this one is. I think it's my other part of, I forgot which one that was. I'm not going to do it on stream while I'm doing it. Well, I said on stream. I got my sound fronts right here. Like that. You got your little dials right here. You can open up Spotify. Here's a lot of things that got set up right here, so I can get into my channels. I can get Twitch, calculator, sleep, dark, lighten it up, brighten it up, you know, darken it like that, as you can see, like that. This, I got my task manager, I got OBS. This opens up this tutorials, emote, marketplace, mixer, screenshots, record, and stuff like that. So if I hit this, I can start a recording. Basically just going to bring over everything towards it. Take a screenshot like that, just on that. So basically it's taking a snapshot on the computer. Do it. I got the undo, redo, show on desktop, copy, cut, paste, which I do like. I am going to be doing some extra stuff on it. Open up my browser right here, turn it right here. I have my stuff for my regular music and stuff like that. So I have my files, escape, Twitch, record, emotes, calculator, music. So if I click on this, bring up my music player on here, cut, paste, escape right here, hit that right there, bring up my extra options that's happening on my screen. So yeah, here's some of the things I had set up. Now I have my games all set up right here. So when I want to play some of my games, just give me a second so I can show you guys. Okay, so I got Star Wars and stuff right here in the scroll wheel. I got all Resident Evil and things like that. So when I'm ready to play a game, I just pick to the game that I want, click on it, and I'm ready to go. I still got to add more stuff right here because I want to have more things with temperatures and RAM and all that extra stuff like that. I'm still setting all this stuff up like that. Views, exit out of games on YouTube Studio, bring me to my YouTube channel, my subscribers, CPU. So basically when I'm playing, I do have two ways of checking my frames. One of them is using my Y70, as you can see right here. Currently right now is at 60 frames per second, as you can see FPS right there. And that's what I want to basically be doing soon with everything. I have the clock, as you can see right there, is 3:05 a.m. And yeah, I'm up because I'm trying to get all this stuff done. So right here, like I said, back to here, I'm going to be adding more things into this. I'm going to be putting up all my apps that I have on here because I still got to do a lot of transfer towards my things. So basically here's Wavelink right here. So let me hit that real quick to open up Wavelink.
Control your mic, music, or voice chat. Enhance,
which that brings up the YouTube channel, which I want to actually change that. I want to change this to bring up Wavelink. So I'm going to change this settings inside of it. So here you go right here with Wavelink right there. Let's just get out of that. Okay, there we go. So here's Wavelink right here. Try to pull this up. Give me a second, guys. My camera's looking down. Okay, so yeah, I have everything set up right here. If I start talking right there, you can see everything's moving around. I got my Hollyland Lark Max 2 right there. So when I want to use my wireless microphone and just have it on my shirt, or use this mic right here, put the wireless mic on here, I can to actually do my commentary when I'm playing games. And I just switch mics up backwards and forwards if I want to, like that. Yeah, so basically I have things set up. There's more things I want to add on here. Before I let you guys go, who is this for? So if you're a beginning streamer and you want something, you don't need this. You can get a regular Stream Deck XL, or you can get a regular Stream Deck, which is right there. They do have, this is an old model. This is the very first one when they first made it. They did came out with other models like that. Or you can come with this one right there and get yourself a Stream Deck Plus. Before you guys ask, yeah, this is my Legion Go 2 with my 3060 sitting in the back right there. So I do play my games on my Legion Go 2 Z2 Extreme. I turned this literally into a full PC. As you can see, I got multiple PCs right here. So I got a PC here, PC there, PC down there, Mac over there, Switch 2 over there, multiple monitors, everything over there. So yeah, you see literally everything over there. So yeah, again, who is this for? As you can see, I have two mixes right here. This basically controls all my audio. So when I'm listening to music on my computer and I'm playing my games, so basically what this does is it controls my system. This controls Spotify. This controls my browser. This controls my speakers. So when I want to turn the speakers down without turning down the sound, and I got headphones on, just turn this all the way down. I can still listen to my music with the headphones on without interfering with my desktop. Then I have the faders and stuff that's over here on the control. Here's basically the main control right here that allows me to turn the headphones on audio up and down. Got different faders right here. As you can see, you got game right here. You have the chat. You have for the two things. So basically, this is like allows you to listen to everything, and this goes towards the other computer. So this is connected to the computer that's down there. So that's what it does. Now all these buttons right here does work and does have functions. So it does have audio. So if I turn it up and down, as you can see, it's going to change colors. But if I press the buttons, it will open up an app. So I do have that set up to open up other apps and stuff. If I press this, this goes towards my my slobs, which is what is it, OBS Streamlabs. So that's why you see it green and blue. Press it again, goes towards my music. So I basically have this so when I'm listening to music, I can control the music with the volumes like that. And I do have programs set up like that also with it. Press it again. This one is straight for NVIDIA. So basically when I'm doing recordings with shadow play, that's why everything is green, so I can control the record button. So if I hit this record, this is FPS. This is the throw on overlays and stuff like that. So if I hit this again, this is for my other parts. So when I'm doing mixing and stuff like that for my music and stuff, when I'm doing auto mixing and auto tunes, I have that for that. And back to the regular things on here. So yeah, that's just my setup and the reason why I need this. So do you need this? To be honest, this is not for everybody. This is for people that need massive things, massive everything. And like I said, I do a lot of live streams, but you guys is like, easy, you don't live stream. That's true. I don't live stream on YouTube, but I do live stream on other platforms with other people. I do have interviews and stuff like that I need to change scenes. If you guys don't know, I have multiple cameras inside here. I need to be able to switch scenes towards different computers and be able to just switch things up on the go. So for people that's in my bracket, I need all this extra stuff. Like when I'm editing and stuff, it's just faster just to hit the buttons, use the knobs to actually color correct all my stuff like that, and just go through that. If you guys are wondering, I don't have to do this like this. As you can see, it's just swipe left or right. As you can see, it has touch screens on it. I'm just being lazy because I'm tired. So yeah, again, who is this for? If you're not somebody that needs multiple like scenes and stuff like that, don't waste your money on here. Get a regular Stream Deck XL, or get a Stream Deck Plus, or get a regular Stream Deck. That'll help you. Like, if most likely get a Stream Deck Plus. I mean, a Stream Deck Plus or a Stream Deck XL. Put those two together, and you have basically this. The reason why I needed this because I needed these bottom rows a little bit more, because I do a lot of massive stuff that I need to control multiple things, audio and stuff like that. Not just with gaming, also production and producing and stuff like that. So I do have things set up like that. So again, you can get this right now with Elgato. They're not going to be dropping on Amazon no time soon, from what they told me. It's not going to be in Best Buy just yet. So I won't say it's going to hit Best Buy until probably around May or June, going towards the summer, because it just released. So yeah, just giving you guys a little fast little video. I'm tired. You can hear I'm stuttering and stuff like that. I'm ready to go to bed. I just wanted to get this video out for you guys, just for you guys to have something. All right, it's your boy Easy, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. That's it, and I'm out. Deuces. Wrong.